So today's lesson is looking at swing path or club path, the moment through impact, where the club travels. And again, to hit a straight shot, we're looking for what we call an in square to in path, to hit a draw, an in to out path, and to hit a fade, out to in path. And slice and hooks from the same family as the fade and draws. So they're just obviously normally more extreme or the club face isn't in the correct position. But today we're really looking at how we can hit from the inside, whether that be into in or into out, consistently with a great little practice drill you can do at home to give you a feel to help the direction of your swing through that hitting zone. Keep watching to learn how. So as we talked in the initial introduction there, we're looking really at how the club is traveling through this little shoebox area of the golf swing, just before, during and just after. Now ideally to hit a straight shot it wants to be on a little semicircle, and what that would be described as is coming from the inside to a straight position or straight position for a very short period of time and then back on the inside. That's what we would call like a perfect semicircle. So the swing path's so important, you know. We want to get that swing path ideally on that little semicircle or slightly to the right to give us that draw every single time. To hit the draw, we want the path to the right and the face to the left, but still to the right of the target. So basically, for example, we'd swing into out 2 degrees. The club face would be 1 degree close to that, meaning it's 1 degree open to target. That would give us a draw shot onto the target if we hit it in the center of the club consistently. If the face is more closed than that, the ball will finish left to target. It'll still draw or have that draw shape. It would start to become a hook then, but it would have that curvature from right to left, but it wouldn't finish on target anymore. Now, if that semicircle is slightly tilted to the right, that would be what we call an in to out path. And if it was tilted to the left, that would be an out to in path. Now they're going to give us non-straight ball flights. Apart from hitting pushes and pulls, we can hit straight ball flights from there. So if the club face is matched to where we're swinging, we hit a straight shot in the direction we're swinging. So to hit a straight shot or hit a draw shot, we need to have that path traveling from the inside and either straight or to the outside, basically. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to get the path today to be from the inside on the way down. How we turn through the golf ball then will determine whether it's from into out or into square to in. But most golfers would want to probably have an into out path to give them a tiny draw. Most golfers would have an out to in path. If we were going to do a survey about the number of golfers out there in the world and the things they would have, they'd have an out to in path. You tend to find very good players will have too much of an into out path if they have a fault. So what we're going to look at is really how we create this momentum and feeling of the club traveling in this direction through the ball. First thing we're going to do is do some throwing, okay? I'm going to get you to feel like you're going to throw the ball with your trail hand and you're going to throw it to the right and you're going to try and throw it and hit the ground in an area here. So just like this. And it's important the ball goes to the right. Now what that gave me a feeling of is my trail hand being in that extension position or cocked back position through the hitting zone. And the fact the ball went to the right gives me evidence that I did it in that direction. So again, I'm also then feeling that my trail shoulder is going in that direction too. So it's not coming over the top. Again, if I did an over top move, the ball would go way to that side. So I've got that feeling now in my trail hand and my trail shoulder. Now I'm going to step onto the ball and hit a mini swing, trying to feel I get the same trail shoulder and trail hand movement. And that one there, can't strike it probably any better. And I pushed it to the right hand side, which is exactly what I'm looking to do. That was a perfect kind of inside path, ball and turf contact. I don't want much more from my proper shots. I don't want them to be much bigger. All I'm going to try and do is keep everything pretty much the same and then try and extend a little bit more and turn a little bit more on the through swing, but trying to keep that path exactly the same. So the routine on the golf course would kind of go, okay, trail arm throw. Right, I've got the feels. Step into my shot aiming at my target. Make a swing and try and get the same feeling. Just extend a bit more. Again, that one's got a tiny bit of draw in it. Just about a yard right at the flag. Really happy with how I hit it. Less divot than the one I hit first because I tried to put more extension and turn into it, which that changed that impact a little bit and made it probably slightly less from the inside by doing that. Hence why the ball started much straighter than rather to the right hand side. But definitely the practice swing and the throwing drill helped give me the feels in my body to take straight away to that swing. So I guarantee that if you do this little throwing drill in the garden, then pick up a shot. If you have a net, great. Hit some shots in the net straight away. Start with small swings, work them up to big swings, and you should start to feel that change in your dynamics, that right side pressure basically, that right side hitting through the golf ball or trail side in the correct way to give you that ball and turf in the correct direction to give you straight shots. For me, it's a bit of a game changer. That felt really good and something that I need to do more of in my game. Hope you've enjoyed this video on how to swing from the inside and the real simple concept stroke feel that you can do to help you maintain that consistently and also get the pressure on the ball. If you did, please click like and share the video. It really helps if you can do that. Also, please post questions, comments, feedback down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear about your game. So please do that also if you can. Also, if you haven't followed or subscribed, again, it costs nothing. Hit my logo down this bottom corner and also hit the bell icon. That means you'll get notifications every time I launch a new video. Lastly, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for joining me at the Forest of Arden. Hope to see you back here real soon.